Hey y'all, it's Mike, and recently at Big Peach Running Company, we shot this terrific video and put some information together on the importance of proper support top fitting and wearing the correct sports bra. It ended up being a little bit longer than what I think most of us would want, just as the way we get our news and our tidbits and how we do posts on social media. So our amazing producer Dave edited it to 2 videos to make it a little bit more manageable. If you haven't seen the first one, the link in the upper left-hand corner will take you there. This video is going to give you the considerations as it relates to sizing, some common mistakes that women make when getting fit by a support top, and all the information that you'll need to walk comfortably into a store, whether ours or somewhere else, knowing that you're going to get the right product for you. If you haven't seen video 1, make sure you do so. In the meantime, here is video number 2 on proper support tops.
So I'm going to continue to poke at you a little bit. I see women every once in a while wearing 2 support tops. If chafing's an issue and the band's not the right size, the cup's too small, and now you throw a second, and runners are great with fashion faux pas. Is this one of them, wearing 2 support tops at the same time?
It really is not. It's very uncomfortable. It actually can cause problems down the road. I've had a friend that was what she was always doing to feel like she was getting enough support.
Was wearing 2.
Ended up having to go see a doctor at one point because that was not a good thing. So you need the breathability, you need the support, you need the encapsulation that Moving Comfort provides in all of their bras, and being able to separate and support without mashing closer to the chest.
These are great scientific terms, right? Encapsulation all the way to mashing. So those are terrific terms. So she's saying, even though as Moving Comfort being part of what we oftentimes want to say, yeah, guess what? A second pair of shoes might make sense, or you're going to want to have an extra energy gel just in case. Rachel says wearing 2 support tops, not a good idea. You would agree with that?
Not a great idea.
Not a great idea. Okay, so coming back to you for a second, Matt. If we think about the simple fact that our personal considerations should even outweigh our professional interest. You've got your 3rd child on the way. You and Stafford have been together how long?
6 years.
So 6 years. Why would you suggest to her to get fit in an environment like this? What is it that your personal recommendation might hold, that we're not even talking about Moving Comfort or what you know professionally?
Right. I think the specialty channel is, obviously it means a lot to me. I think the first thing you talk about is just the service. It's unparalleled in the world. The knowledge that people that are working in the running specialty channels, specifically Big Peach, the knowledge that they have and they're willing to share, it's all about making people feel comfortable. I think, especially shopping for a bra, it can be an intimidating, endeavor for a woman, I would imagine. And you got to say, like, if there's one place you should feel comfortable and you will feel comfortable, it's in the running specialty channel.
So I'm going to go read that. Intimidating. Is that true? I mean, isn't it an intimidating
It can
product?
be very intimidating.
Okay, and I think people have said that, look, I come to Big Peach Running Company and just feel so at home looking for a pair of shoes. I'll tell them about my bunions. I'm not embarrassed about my hammer toe. It used to be that overpronation was this dirty term, and now that's out in the open, and we'll take care of that. Not necessarily the case with support tops. How would you take out that intimidation if you were telling a friend or a neighbor who was making some mistakes, was part of that 80%, to drop that trepidation that she might have? What is it that you would coach her?
I would tell her how very professional the employees, the staff is at Big Peach, and that they truly care and they really want to help create and help you have the best experience during your activities as possible. And being properly fitted for a support top definitely does that. We can be as intimate in that fitting or not. It really, it's up to the guest, but we're definitely knowledgeable and staff to do accordingly.
Well, I think that's an important consideration. Thanks to Matt and his team at Moving Comfort, our entire team, men or women, are very, very qualified to help a woman get started in getting fit for a support top. At the same time, like Rachel mentioned, there are certain things that we just have to be mindful of. We have at least 2 dressing rooms in each location of ours. We have restrooms that are available for women who want a little bit more room to try on multiple support tops or any products for that matter. And then, like Rachel said, and she personally has taken interest in our team and in the entire organization to ensure that we have women on staff and on site who can get, and I like her term, as intimate as necessary to ensure that person gets the right product for her. I was going to say for them, but really it's for her, right? So one more thing for you, Rachel. If you think about all of the ways that you might use a support top, forget about your time at Big Peach Running Company, but just as a user, what is it these days that is happening as part of a support top technology that you've seen, cool things that are happening, that you would say, wow, everybody should know this, because it's just something that most people don't have any idea is truly in a support top.
One thing, I mean, especially, I get it, I'm a female and we're all distracted by cute and fun, and right now, Strappy is in and showing peekaboo straps, and that's great, but just be mindful that that is supporting you during your activity. You want straps that are going to stay strong, and I have an example here, but you don't want a lot of give in your strap.
Okay.
You don't want a lot of stretch, because if it's stretching a lot, it's allowing for a lot of movement. So you want strength in your strap. So strengthen the band around the chest, but also strengthen your strap. And you can adjust. That's the awesome thing with Moving Comfort is the adjustable straps. So you can lengthen or shorten to get that custom fit. So.
Well, and one of the things that you said off camera that, you know, even I was unaware of until a few years ago is impact, and you mentioned, you know, where you're not getting the support can actually cause damage.
It can.
And did you say tissue?
You can definitely damage breast tissue.
Breast tissue.
You can really cause a lot of problems in the shoulders and the neck region. Women have to go to the chiropractor and get adjusted, and really don't correlate the two, that maybe a lot of it is coming from not being properly fit in a support top.
Well, that's something that we can take for granted when we talk about shoes, and we talk about impact all the time and the importance of being protected from that impact. You know, up to 3 times your body weight upon heel strike, but the same type of forces are at play when we're thinking about women and whether or not they're getting the support they need up top. So, you know, if you don't mind me taking a quick look at this, you know, Matt, one of the things that I think rightfully surprises some of our female guests is the cost of a product like this.
Yep.
And I've been told that they should never anniversary, meaning that
That's right.
they should never be more than a year old. So it's a product they need to buy pretty regularly. And when you're as active as what Rachel is, you know, you've probably got multiple support tops because one's in the wash, or there's things that just suggest if you've only got one, there are days you're not getting the support you need.
Correct.
Something like this is going to be $50 plus.
Yep.
What is it that women are getting when they're making a purchase that, you know, truly in some cases is 50% almost of what they're spending on their running shoes?
You know, I think we've all kind of come to grips with the fact that shoes don't last forever.
Yep.
And I believe that runners kind of understand that your shoes are going to wear out. Your body kind of is the best indicator as to when your shoes have kind of worn out. It's time to go buy another one. We always say you shouldn't let your bra see a birthday, simply because the elasticity. When you first get fit, you know, you should be fitting on that middle hook. Everything should fit properly. Again, like we said, you should get about 2 fingers in the band. Over time, as you wear it and as you wash it, that elasticity starts to stretch out. And once that bra starts to stretch out, now we're not getting that perfect fit anymore, and that's when we can start leading to some chafing. And then in terms of a price point, what you're getting out of, especially a Moving Comfort bra, simply is the materialization. We use some of the best fabrics in the world. The fabric we use is called Horsepower, so it does give you a nice firm stretch, but it's not stretchy. It's giving you kind of the perfect amount of stretch that you need in your sports bra.
Well, I'm looking at some of the stuff on the tag. You can see how serious the technology as well as the innovation and ultimately the design is. Here's one thing that if you didn't know, just as a quick tidbit, Moving Comfort, they are part of Berkshire Hathaway, as is Brooks Sports. Berkshire Hathaway, many of you have heard that term, independent of that ownership group. January of 2017, all of the Moving Comfort products will go into the Brooks Sports name. That's correct?
That's
Have I
correct.
read that correctly? So you'll see Moving Comfort on the tag currently by January of 2017. All of the technology we're talking about today, all of the innovation from the past, and I'm sure to come, will be under the Brooks name. I think that's important. Moving Comfort, even if the name is not referred to as often, 6 to 12 months from now, the same innovation, the same commitment to design, and obviously the improvement will be there. Matt, Rachel, thank you so very much for being willing to share both of your personal experience as well as your deep, deep expertise. And again, thank you very much. If you have any questions, let us know. You can send us an email at info@bigpeachrunningco.com. Like I said earlier, we do have people in every single store on every single day that would be more than happy to ensure that you are in the correct support top. Again, may your best miles be those covered on foot.
So there you have it. That was video number 2. Hopefully you've seen both of them now. But if you haven't, again, video number 1 in the link at the upper left-hand corner of your screen. Also, you're going to see a comment section down below. If you have any questions or comments or how we can do these videos even better, please, please, please let us know and we'll get to work on that right away. Also, please subscribe to our YouTube channel so we can continue to get you all the information that will ensure that you are indeed finding that your best miles are those covered on foot.